Hi, I'm Miss Seiberling, and this is my classroom. So today we're going to think about emotion. So characters have emotions, right? You have emotions as a human being. It's often why you want to write, because you want to share what's in your heart. So characters make choices based on how they feel about events that happen, about other characters in your stories. So you could write an entire plot based on the cause and effect of things happening and then your characters reacting to them emotionally. So connected to what we were doing, thinking about wants and fears, characters are emotional beings that do or don't do things because of the way that they feel about them. Also, choosing to write from an emotion can change the tone of your story. So, for example, if you wrote a story from the sense of, or from the emotion of sadness, that's going to be a different story than if you write a story from a place of anger or a place of curiosity. And so you can also think about this as you are crafting a piece of writing. Think about sort of like the emotional tone or what you want to suggest readers to feel. So are you ready for a prompt? Get out a notebook, a computer. A lot of my creative writing students have been talking about how much they've been loving writing by hand and that it makes them feel more creative. So if you've never done that, maybe give that a chance. So I'm going to give you some things to think about, and then you're going to use those things to move into a prompt. So here's what I want you to think about. What is bothering you right now? Do you have a personal issue, a problem with the world, your teachers, your caretakers, or politicians? When you think about that issue that's bothering you, what emotion is the strongest? Who would you raise this issue with if you could? So spend some time thinking through all that. And once you do, here is what you're going to do for your prompt. I want you to write an open letter to this person expressing your feelings about the issue that is bothering you. So for those of you who might not have heard of what an open letter is, it's basically a letter that you would write like addressing an issue that's bothering you to one person, even though it's intended for a wider audience. So like you could write a letter to the President of the United States with something that's bothering you, but you wouldn't send it to the President of the United States. It would be more so that other people could understand how you feel. So that's your prompt for today. If you're interested in more of this, I have a whole book of writing elements, craft, project ideas. It's called the Young Writers Fiction Workbook, and it's available on Amazon. I'll see you next time for another instruction and